We're live. That was so jittery transition. Hello, welcome to the No Fame podcast. It's us. We're here, everyone. Hello.
We've
My
been
name
here
is.
the whole time.
We've been here. We have been here the whole time. None of us ran upstairs to use the bathroom right before going live. Nope. My name is Justin Crane, and I will be the Space Dungeon Master. Lasers. I gotta remember to do that. Tonight we're going to be playing some Savage Worlds Sci-Fi Adventure. This is session 2, continuing on from last time. But first and foremost, I'm joined by all of my lovely friends here in absolutely no particular order. We've got Sinéad Marguerite over there.
Hello, I'm playing Gearz, the executive assistant android.
Hell yeah. We've got Patrick O'Reilly.
Hello, it's me, Patrick. I'm playing Steve. He's a robotic frog thing.
We've got Josh Fritz.
Hey everybody, I'm playing Kihrin, the only normal human of the group with no robotic enhancements.
Normal is pushing it, bud.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to put the air quotes, but I wasn't sure if that would translate, so.
And certainly not least, we've got Matt Hidgon.
Hello, I'm Matt Hidgon, and I will be playing your friendly neighborhood struggle snuggler, Perun Voikov.
Yeah, welcome everyone watching, or if you're watching this later, thanks for tuning in general. Every time we do this stream, it's bi-weekly, so not next Sunday, but it'll be the Sunday after. Every time we do this, I want to give a little... Oh, Matt Retson, our dude, thank you so much for subbing, man. We appreciate it. We truly do. Amazing. Every time your boy is here, welcome. Every time we do this bi-weekly, we are going to do kind of a shout out to other creators in the community and people who we think are doing good stuff. And this week, I wanted to give a shout out to Live from the Apocalypse. We know him, we love him. It's Will and the whole gang are doing amazing things. Live from the Apocalypse are an actual play tabletop gaming stream supporting nonprofits and aid organizations. They're live every Sunday with various streams throughout the week. I'm going to put a little thing in chat, exclamation Gen Con. Excuse me. Live from the Apocalypse are partnered with Hope for TTRPGs to put off Gen Con 2022, a virtual tabletop convention that runs from March 18th to the 20th on their Discord, raising money for the RAIN organization. You can find more information at gencon.card.co. The link is in chat on our Twitch. And also you can check them out. I believe they're live tonight with some shenanigans. Will is in chat. Will, please let us know what you guys are up to tonight. My memory is garbage, but I do know you're streaming tonight. But yeah, check them out. They're doing a bunch of good stuff, and this convention is for a great cause. So a win-win in my opinion, right? Next up, Patrick. We have something else, right? What's up?
This is it, Justin. What's up with you?
Nothing by, just fucking chilling out here, streaming with the buys. That's what I'm doing.
Yes, bye. That's interesting.
Yes,
well,
yeah.
I just got off my phone, and on my phone I was on Discord because No Fame Pod has their own Discord, and I was just chatting with a couple of the cool peeps on there about Wordle, and mostly Wordle, but other stuff too, like Wordle. But but no, it's a great little community on the go already. I mean, there's been a couple of really cool people joined up, and it's been a lot of fun. So you can go to discord.nofame.ca and join us there for discussions about stuff and things and Wordle. Yeah,
and we just because I felt like doing it, we have a Project Zomboid server for the Discord that's there. So if you like Project Zomboid, you can jump in and get involved with it. How
come you guys didn't tell me we got a Wordle sponsor?
Wordle sponsor.
Yeah,
Wordle sponsor.
I can't say the words anymore.
Live from the Apocalypse are doing Pulp Diction, their Call of Cthulhu game. It's got snake ladies, troll hunting, and waxed mustaches as far as you can see. My mustache isn't waxed, but you get the idea. Yeah, our Discord, I'm pretty excited about it. And I think we're off to a nice little start with it. Hidgon, what else do we have going on?
Well, we announced it on our last live session, but we still here at No Fame are happy to give you guys access to exclusive merchandise. If you go to merch.nofame.ca, you can take your pick of hoodies, cropped hoodies, which are just smaller hoodies. Yeah, you can get t-shirts, mugs. I don't know. Do we have mouse pads? If we don't have mouse pads, let's get some mouse pads.
We don't, but we could, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna get some mouse pads, guys. We got stickers, right? You just put them like
anywhere.
What massive coffee chain did I get this from? Nowhere. This is No Fame.
No Fame coffee.
Right? Just
coming soon.
you slap that shit right on there, and it's exclusive merchandise right there.
Hell yeah.
So it is an American site, but we have adjusted the cost for our Canadian folk out there to kind of compensate for the price difference. And rolling on into the next thing, we are now a Hero Forge affiliate, everybody. Woo! That was my container of Hero Forge minis. If you guys wanted to use their website to create, you could create physical minis. I have several myself for old home games. The amount of stuff that they have added since I initially started creating minis back like 3 years ago, absolutely insane. They have like full color options. Now in this new world that we live in, everything's done online. You can create your mini and take pictures of them and use them as little tokens like we've been doing. Justin has somewhat, actually Patrick as well, have somewhat of an addiction to just thinking of characters and for absolutely no reason but to just create them. Patrick's doing it right now. He's been there the whole time.
I have too many of them.
So if you guys want to exercise your creative skills at maximizing your tabletop RPG characters, you can head on over to bit.ly/nofamehero.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, if you make any purchases through that link, it will go towards... oh, there he is, Kermit the Destroyer.
One of my favorites.
Are you ready to meet your maker?
Behold, the most powerful spell of them all. Are you ready to meet God?
So yeah, make your way over to Hero Forge, following our link bit.ly/nofamehero.
Hey.
And any purchases you make will go towards helping this be a better podcast for you guys to enjoy.
Hell yeah.
Back to you, Justin.
It's me. I'm not going to say it. And finally, our last little announcement, which is super fucking sick. Sinéad, what do we have?
All right, now that I'm done crying over that frog person. Hello. We're gearing up for our next Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I'm going to be the DM. We're going to see if Justin still rolls like shit when he's playing. It's going to have good versus evil. It's going to have bikini armor. It's going to have a minotaur. It's going to have at least one pirate. And most importantly, it's going to have a shit ton of bees. So
Bees.
So many
we're excited.
Bees?
We hope that you guys will come and join us for our next mid-level high fantasy dungeon crawl.
Fuck yeah. It's going to be fucking sick. I'm stoked. I'm stoked to roll nothing but nat ones. It's going to be great. Well, would that make Sinéad the fantasy space dungeon master? Yes, that's exactly what.
Very briefly, back to Kermit the Destroyer. We hadn't played a face-to-face game in about 18 months when the pandemic started.
Yeah.
So I decided to have a epic level sit down once restrictions were kind of like lifted a bit. And Patrick shows up. He's like, this is my character. It's just a fucking frog with a hat. And he was like, oh yeah, I only took one item. It's a Staff of the Magi, but it's a Glock. No further
So
description
good.
necessary.
My God. It was
His hat was a bag of holding, and he used his gun for all of his spells. So when he teleported everybody, he shocked them.
yeah, we plane shifted, I think, and you just shot us all as we were
Yep.
plane shifting. True shenanigans. Speaking of true shenanigans, I think it's time we get. I have something for this. I think it's time we get into this episode of SWADERUNNER. Well,
Just
welcome back, everyone.
crying about frogs again.
I'm sorry, I'm crying about frogs again. Friends, we're back in the Purdue Galaxy. We're not aboard the Lizard Wizard. In fact, we're aboard a destroyer, a wrecked destroyer class ship belonging to the Sun's Unity Protectorate. It was sending out a tight beam signal to everyone. Not to everyone, sorry. It was sending out a tight beam signal that was only being received by the center of the universe, a giant space station, which isn't at the center of the universe at all. It's actually on the outskirts of the galaxy. And
Just
signal,
to the left of the center of the universe.
just to the left of the center of the universe. You guys are part of a resistance against the Prism Corporation, which they kind of have the technology, smartphone-like technology on lockdown. Everyone uses a Prism device, and they have all kinds of like satellites around the galaxy, all kinds of space stations and stuff like that. But the Resistance managed to septangulate the origin of this signal that was being broadcast to the station, and you guys were sent out to investigate it. You took your ship, the Lizard Wizard 69 version 2, all the way. You decided not to go into hyperspace to save on a little bit of fuel, and you spent a few hours actually in transit to get there. And then you saw, thank you so much. You saw the wrecked destroyer class ship. You guys had a little guest in your cargo bay, Steve, a new member to the party. One of the engineers of the Resistance. Can we get some Steves in chat? That was a dumb joke from session 1. And yeah, you found the inside of the ship absolutely wrecked. But there was one fighter that was actually faced as if it was landing on the inside of the hangar bay of this giant destroyer class ship. Nobody was alive, and in fact, everyone had these giant holds kind of ripped through them. You could see the holds were actually puncturing parts of the hull. There was no atmosphere at all in the hangar bay. But you guys pressed on and started to investigate. You were receiving a signal. The location seemed to be coming from the bridge of this ship. So you all found your way up to this hallway where... oops, that was a hard cut on the music. I'm so sorry. You guys found your way up to this hallway where all of these bodies were kind of laying there. And there was one person actually left alive inside of this hallway, Lafrenia. a member of the Scout Division of the Sun's Unity Protectorate. They said someone crashed onto the ship. This horrific beast crawled out of the hull of out of the cockpit of the fighter and started just massacring anybody and everybody. Scientists, civilians, people, researchers that were on board, and of course the actual guard and the members of the Sun's Unity. Lafrenia tried to figure out who was still alive on board and triggered their wrist device, which actually monitors, the other members of the team. And it seems like that amount of energy brought something back to life. This Atomite ooze that you all were very familiar with in a past campaign. But this is like a technology at an atomic level, smaller than nanites, insanely highly advanced technology that you guys discovered last campaign. Seems to be on this ship. You fought your way through the Atomite zombies that were in this hallway of the destroyer class ship, where the hallway actually had atmosphere. You managed to close the blast doors behind you to keep the atmosphere in. As you made your way to the bridge, the doors opened to this huge area where in the center you saw a familiar looking gold-plated armor absolutely encased in this black ooze with tendrils coming off of one hand and a giant railgun on the other hand. You saw your old friend Kanan, the Sun's Unity Protectorate member of your party who perished quite a while ago at the end of our last campaign when Kanan crushed a vial of this atomite substance in his hand, and he basically imploded and was dissolved into absolutely nothing. But he's standing there in the center of the astrogation of the bridge. He made a successful grapple check as these tendrils whipped out and grabbed the newest member of the party, Steve. So Steve is currently grappled. Let's get a look. Let's go over to our battle screen, actually. We'll get a look at what's actually... Great, I have the menu open. I'm the worst. We'll get... So the party is just walking into this room as Kanan has grappled Steve. And you guys hear Steve, these brutal cracks and twists from Steve as the tendrils wrap tighter and tighter around him. And then you start to see some of the atomite liquid go from the tendril and start almost like they're drowning Steve in just by covering his face and cutting off his oxygen supply. And the tendrils whip and crack, breaking Steve into two pieces and throwing him to the side of the astrogation area. And everyone needs to draw initiative. We're gonna do it. We're getting right into it with some combat, everyone.
Wait, did you just murder the newest character before we rolled initiative?
We're gonna gloss over that
We're
one.
gonna gloss over that before we roll initiative? Before we draw cards?
How many limbs can Steve have pulled off of him that he can regrow?
Yeah. Which ones?
You can't regrow any of them. They're mechanical.
Yep.
That part that was like ripped apart. Did it like spark or did it gush?
Of Steve?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It just broke his actual physical body. In like his arms are all attached to his back. Like Steve has like 4 mechanical arms and his 2 regular arms, but it just fully rips him in two and throws him kind of just like over here somewhere, just to the side.
Okay, yeah. I was
Both
going to
pieces
say
go in the same place, or
yeah.
I'll mark him dead. Don't worry about it.
How?
Okay, no.
We just started.
And actually, yeah,
This reeks of Justin and Patrick collusion right now.
Yeah.
what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
we are getting into
Justin,
initiative.
I forgot to give him a shooting skill with 4 arms. Kill him so I can come in with a new character next session. I'm not going to rework his stats. Just fucking murder him.
Yeah.
At the start of initiative, everyone, Kihrin is actually up first. So Kihrin, what do you want to do? What's the game plan here as you're the first person to go in initiative? And seeing Steve get ripped into 2 pieces, yeah, what's up?
First off, do you want me to roll a spirit check for my hindrance at all?
Oh, yeah. Wait, no, you did that last time, didn't you? And you were distracted, I think.
Yes, but now that Kanan is directly in front of us, I'm wondering if you would like that or not. So,
yeah, you know what? Let's do it fresh. Make a spirit roll, and we'll see if you get distracted or not. I think that's a success. Yeah. Hey, you did it.
Woo,
You're
not distracted.
Your flashbacks are not triggered, and you are in complete control of yourself. What are you doing?
I will. Well, Kihrin learned from last time not to rush up to the front. That's a Perun job. So he's going to pull out his gun and shoot Kanan in the head.
Gonna pull out his ranged katana.
Yeah, right. But I'm going to, rather than move, I'm going to aim using Ghost's helmet. So I get a +3 on my shot.
Fuck yeah.
Now I need a +1, +2, and shooting. Please work. I click shooting rather than the gun.
Oh. Well, it was a success on your wild die, so click the gun anyway, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, just a reminder to click the weapons on Foundry to make our lives easier on ourselves. We're using Foundry VTT to do all of the heavy lifting, because there's a lot of rolling involved in Savage Worlds, everyone. Especially when you get like crazy fucking Gatling lasers like our boy Perun has and everything. Oof.
I'm going to. I have no idea what. Oh, because it's 3 shots with my rate of fire. I was like, why is so many dice going out?
That was. So many things just happened. You made 3.
3 successes with 1 erase.
Oh yeah, you're right. 3 successes with 1 being a raise. For 9 damage, 6 damage, and 17 damage against. I almost moused over the fucking stream to look. I'm an idiot. Only one of those actually makes it through Kanan's toughness. And what? Anything else from Kihrin? You watch the bullets actually being absorbed into his torso.
Kieran's just gonna look over and go, "Hey, Perun, he's all yours. You get in there, not me."
Don't worry, guys. Steve got this.
I'm looking forward to punching this sticky bitch in the face.
Next up in let's mark Steve as incapacitated. If that's it from Kihrin, next up is Proto Kanan's turn, everyone. That's right. Proto Kanan is second. Patrick.
This is
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Well, Kanan's not very happy about Kihrin shooting him.
What did I tell you? Fucking collusion.
Yeah, absolutely. This is bullshit.
So, see, the reason I was asking about the character sheet earlier is because I have some gear, but I don't know what they do.
Of course. Yeah, I only made it on Foundry. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. I'll just.
You can always right-click.
With you.
This goes for everyone. You can right-click your items and that'll give you like a description of what they do. But basically, Kanan has 1 giant railgun, and he also has his tentacle arm, which, as you saw earlier, can be used to do some devastating things. But the railgun is no joke. Also, click gun to cast the spell. Thanks, Will.
That's pretty much how this works, actually. Well, speaking of clicking gun, I'm going to click tentacle, and actually, am I? What's the range here?
Yeah, come at me, bro. I ain't scared.
No, I am pretty sure that Perun was the most heretical of all of them.
Yeah, Kieran only tried to steal his
Justin-
helmet once.
As I move Proto Kane and it moves Steve.
Oh, amazing. I'll delete that. Don't worry about it.
Wait, I think it selected both of them for some reason. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Amazing.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to click the old tentacle button.
So this is 4. So you can choose 4 people, which there are only 4 people.
Wow.
I forgot I had that on.
What the fuck just
Am I
happened?
just dead?
Every time you explode, a little choo-choo train comes on the screen.
So Patrick,
Yes.
tell me in order of your attacks who you're attacking with these 4 tentacles.
Kihrin, Perun, Gearz, Lafrenia.
So
Fucking
Kihrin,
rude.
that's a 13 versus Kihrin versus your toughness.
Oh, yeah.
A
Yeah. My toughness is 10.
15 for Perun.
Nope.
Doesn't hit Perun. 15 for Gearz.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
And a 15 on Lafrenia, which also hits. So that is 1. What's your toughness, Gearz?
10.
Okay, so that's... You are shaken with 1 wound, Gearz.
I can't be shaken.
Oh, because you're
Only
fucking...
stirred.
You're an android, is that why?
Yeah, let me...
And you
Oh,
ignore...
God.
You take a wound anyway, but you ignore... Because I think androids also ignore wounds, wound penalties. So you have 1 wound of damage out of 3, but that won't give you a negative score on your attacks. Lafrenia takes... Lafrenia's down.
Wait, Justin.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, what's up?
It's not that I can't be shaken. It's that I have +2 to recover.
Oh, sick.
And I ignore 1 level of wound modifiers.
Yeah, for sure. What are we saying,
Okay.
Patrick?
The results that you were saying, were you saying like 15?
Yep.
It was 20, 10, 28. I think the numbers you were looking at were the damages.
Yeah.
Yeah, the damages have to bypass our armor.
Yeah. So 20. But this is a ranged attack, so you succeeded on all 4 of those attacks, right?
Yeah, but on a raise against the creature, they become entangled.
Oh.
And
So Perun is entangled then.
No.
Perun's was a raise, was he not?
That's a raise on damage, so only Lafrenia and Gearz are entangled, I believe. What's Kihrin actually? Sorry.
Like, toughness is 10.
Okay, so Kihrin is the same thing. You're shaken with 1 wound. Lafrenia is
Gearz
just...
has 1 wound too, right?
Yes, yeah. 3 of you are entangled, which means that you are at a negative... You're at a -2, basically, to your actions. Anything you're trying to do is at a -2. Is that it for Protocate and Covenant Strong?
Can I move after I do that?
Your movement is 7. That was 1, 2, 3, 4 of your movement to get up there. So you have 3 movement left. Moves back
I'll move
into
back
this
up here.
thick miasma
And-
of smoke that Kanan walks back
Would
into.
that take the entangled ones with me?
No, I don't think that's how that works. They're just
Okay,
kind of
that would
like,
have been cool.
you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. You get dragged 4 spaces. We're doing this live, everyone. Sometimes you just got to say fuck it when something is really cool. Lafrenia, Kihrin, and Gearz all get dragged a few spaces forwards as the tendrils. Kanan is walking backwards, and the tendrils are dragging everyone with him. Is that it
That
for
would be my turn.
Kanan? Gearz, you are up next. So at the start of your turn, you get a +2 to this. So make a vigor check and see if you
Okay.
can recover from being shaken.
Oh, can I do that in here?
Yeah, if you click your character sheet on Foundry, you can do that in there
Yeah.
as well.
Bigger.
We love miasma. Gotta love miasma. Hell yeah, +2 definitely succeeds. You are no longer shaken.
Sick. Yes.
And what's so you get your full turn. You don't have any wound penalties, but you do have a wound. But yeah, what's Gearz gonna do?
Wait, is Gearz entangled?
Yes.
Oh,
Gearz has to make a strength roll to escape being entangled.
I think if they want to though.
Yeah. Well, you can't
Okay.
move and you're distracted as long as you remain entangled.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that you still succeeded that shaken roll anyway, so it doesn't. But yeah, you are entangled. So if you want to get out, it'll be a strength check at -2 to get out.
Okay. Gearz is just gonna turn to Kihrin as he takes his pistols out of his like insides of his legs and say, "I liked it better when this cop wasn't around." And then he's gonna shoot at Kihrin.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
So gonna take, okay, so how does this go? I'm gonna shoot once with each laser pistol.
Yeah, I believe the laser pistols have a rate of fire of 1. So if you just click
Yeah.
the first,
But
so
I'm
make your.
taking 2 actions. And
Yes.
I already did.
Oh, sorry.
Does my shaken thing count as like a thing, or is
No.
it just something that happens? Okay.
So click -2 on the trait roll modifier down there, because you don't have any feats to get over that, right?
No.
And click it again so it turns red. Actually, if that's.
Oh, yep. So
And
it does
now,
for both of them?
yeah, and that'll do it for all of your attacks.
Okay.
Gearz
I should
did
be
say
better at this.
all cops are bastards.
But also this specific cop. I'm so sorry, guys.
gag.
How do
All
I
cops
shoot
are
my
golden.
guns?
You just click. You click the name.
Okay, Steve.
You just click
Yeah.
laser pistol, and it should do the magic for you.
Click to cast.
Click to cast,
It's not doing it.
or maybe the icon next to it.
Oh yeah, like the fight icon next to
Okay.
it.
There we go.
Oh, I almost rolled over.
Oh no! First shot is a
And
miss.
then,
Oh, explode! Oh, that's a. Oh, I thought that was a
No.
D6.
so that misses as well, I
That
assume.
also misses, right? Is that right? No, I think that's a hit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it says a 6 minus. Yeah. There's some shenanigans going here, so I'm gonna click your damage for you because you actually hit Foundry's wrong, but that doesn't make it past 3 damage. Does not make it past
Okay.
Proto-Kanan's toughness.
Fine. Fuck this cop.
Did you make a strength check to try to get out, or are you staying
No,
entangled?
I just shot at him.
Okay. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay. Anyway, you missed anyway. Everything is fine. I know what I'm doing. Is that it for Gearz?
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Lafrenia, who needs to make a vigor check to try to see if they stay alive. That is no, that's a failure. They got a 3. Lafrenia started to bleed out. They're wrapped, and the tentacles that are tendrils that are wrapping around are slowly crushing Lafrenia. You hear like the shift of the metal of their armor. Perun, last but not least, it is Perun that is up.
Why do I keep getting the message user lacks ability?
I got that too.
Yeah, me
Whatever.
too.
Who cares?
Yeah, I keep getting that too.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
Foundry being Foundry.
Foundry gonna found.
Okay. This is not a good look on you, Kanan. Do you think you're the big man? Perun, show you the big man. I'm gonna cast Growth Shrink on myself. I'm gonna cast 4 power points to grow 2 sizes larger.
Hell yeah.
So I will be now bigger than Kanan.
Let's fucking do it. Make that check, yo.
Success, just not a raise.
Hell yeah. So you grow to the size of a large, what was it, a large van or something we said
Two
last
size category. Yeah, two size category. Well, no, because that was the size that like Proto-Canaan was. Yeah, I guess I'd be the size of a bus now. I'm not a delivery van. I'm a bus.
Amazing. So that was your first action, right?
Are those actual descriptive terms used in the Savage Worlds book for the sizes of things?
No,
Yeah,
these are Perun's descriptions.
Okay. Either or makes 100% sense to me.
Yeah.
What does this say for? Oh yeah, no. For the smaller one, it says like decreased size category, approximately the size of a cat. For like a size category down. All right, now Perun. The two tentacles that are wrapped around his friends. Perun's just gonna wrap his arm around and try and like rip,
Oh,
like
so
kind of use it as like a lasso and kind of like throw Proto-Canaan.
interesting. Are you trying to break the grapple, or are you just trying to throw Proto-Canaan?
Well, like whatever's held behind me, in theory, is not going to move beyond me. So I'm just gonna try and kind of like lash him and throw him around a bit.
Amazing. So I think that'll be a strength check from an opposed strength check from both of you, Proto-Canaan and
So just roll strength?
Yeah, just roll strength.
Oof.
That was
Eight for me.
8
And a
for
7 for Perun.
Oh, yeah, Perun, you.
D12
I rolled
plus
a
4? What the
2.
fuck?
Yeah, it's plus. Oh no! It is a plus, but it goes up plus 2 for. It goes up 1 category for every size you increase.
Oh, so that's actually a 9
A 9.
for
I rolled a 2 and got a 9.
for a D12 plus 4 is insane. Yeah, Perun, you fucking grab and toss. Where are you throwing Proto-Canaan?
What the fuck was that?
That was a 7.
That was a
No,
7.
I tried to retype my toughness in because I get 1 additional toughness for every size category up to.
Oh, that was your hotkeys. Down in the bottom left, everyone has like
Yeah,
a little
that's-
folder
okay.
of hotkeys.
All right. What's this thing right here?
That's the astrogation. So the giant kind of
I don't care about that.
hollow sphere.
I will take a step right here and try and like smash him into the astrogation thing.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, so roll. Give me. We'll treat this as unarmed damage. So if you want to give me an unarmed damage roll, and we'll say that the success for actually grabbing onto Proto-Canaan was your unarmed attack, basically, and
All right.
this will be your unarmed damage.
$21.
Holy shit.
Is that 21 damage?
Yes. It was a 22 to hit. Sorry. Does damage have strength added to it?
I think it did it already, I believe. Unless you're... unless it's your size.
We're the size categories up, so another 2, so 23 damage.
23 damage. Kanan, your toughness is only 17, so that is that would shake you, and that would be a no, not quite a raise, actually. So you are shaking.
What is this? I have +2 to soaking wounds. What is that?
So if you took a wound, you could spend a Benny to try to soak that wound, and you get a +2 added to that roll as like a bonus to soak more wounds.
Okay, but I wasn't wounded. I was just shaking.
You're just shaken.
Okay.
Wait, 23 didn't wound that motherfucker?
He's got a toughness of 17.
Oh, Perun needs to rage.
So four would be 21, and then the 22 and 23 isn't a raise on top of that. So
Wait, does that mean we have to do 34 damage in order to give him a wound?
no, if he's already shaken, he'll start taking wounds. So if he fails
Okay.
his roll at the top of his turn, but
Okay.
Everyone has bennies, don't forget. We all have bennies.
But it would be 25, I think.
Yeah, it'd be 25, yeah. 25
Now,
and then
my
29.
question is, when we use bennies, does that go to Justin or does that go to Kanan?
Kanan's got his own bennies. I don't have Kanan's
All
bennies.
right. All right.
I have no horse in this race, you guys.
Are you sure? It really feels like you put a bet down.
All right. That is going to be Perun's turn. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's fine right there. If he's in, is Proto Kanan like on the astrogation thing? Because I'd like him to be kind of like separating. Like, I want Perun in the middle. Like, I'll stand there if I have to. I just want him to be the thing in between everybody else.
Right. Yeah. Well, with your grapple, you could have moved. With that successful grapple, we'll say you could have shifted there. Next in initiative, at the top of the next round is Gearz. You drew King of Diamonds, so you're up first. You can make a strength check to try to get out of this grapple at a -2.
Does Gearz get any bonuses because Perun is?
No, I do
All
not.
right, just listen, just checking. Just checking.
you got to ask, right?
You miss 100% of the shots.
Yeah, I guess fuck it. So -2. And then strength. Oh, strength. Ah.
Oh, okay. You're still entangled.
-3.
Rough. But what are you doing with your turn? So you'll still have this entangled penalty, sadly, on your.
Can I try and repair myself while still entangled?
Interesting. Yeah, make a repair check to see if you can take care of that wound that you've got.
Okay.
It's going to be at a -2.
Yeah. Gross.
Oh, rough. Real rough. You can't actually reach your little. You've got like a little soldering kit on your hip. You can't actually pop open the
Next
compartment.
time, I'm staying on the ship.
Captain Gearz, maybe next time I can help you. We're best friends, yay! Is that Kanan?
Don't talk to me about that cop.
Oh, we don't like him. Deleting all files on Kanan now.
Oh, no.
You can't move, sadly, because you're entangled, Gearz. A
Yeah.
really unfortunate situation. And you made your attempt to repair. Anything else?
No, that's great. Just doing fine.
Next up is our boy Kihrin. Eclipse Echo.
Yeah. So to get rid of shaken, I have to vigor roll.
Yes, you need to succeed on a vigor roll. You're entangled, so it's a -2.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Oh, it explodes!
I exploded.
Fuck yeah!
I needed that.
What was that total? 11 total. Yeah, you're free, my dude. You're no longer shaken.
Okay.
Wound, fatigue, status, minus.
I got a bunch of stuff I need to get rid of. Can I spend bennies, like 2 bennies, to get rid of a wound and my fatigue?
You can spend a benny to get rid of your fatigue, but you need to try to soak the wound.
Alright, I will just get rid of the fatigue then.
Okay. So you spend a benny and you lose your fatigue status.
Yes. Because I need to try and figure this out. So I'm going to not move again so I can aim.
Yep.
And I'm going to take 2 attacks. I'm going to put the gun away, use both katanas, and I want to try and call my shot. So I get a -4. But I want to try and cut both tentacles holding me and Gearz
Oh, hell yeah.
to make Kanan drop us.
Fuck yeah. a minus. So tack on that -4, and then make your katana attacks.
Yeah, but so like I said, I'm also gonna aim using the helmet. Give myself.
The thing about
Can I
aiming.
not do that?
No,
Oh.
from last time, I misremembered the ruling. You need to spend an entire turn aiming to get that bonus next turn.
Is that what? Did I
Yeah.
not read that right? Oh,
Yeah, that's how aiming works.
I thought it was. Hold on. You're probably completely right. See, I thought it said you can choose to move. The thing you sent us. Oh, this is probably from a while ago. That's probably why it's not right. Because then you can choose to not move or attack in a round in order to give yourself an advantage on shooting. I'm not shooting anyway, so it doesn't matter. I will take that -4 and probably miss now.
I'm so sorry.
Nope, it's all good.
Oh, buddy, look at this.
There it is.
Fuck
We love to see
yeah. Fucking amazing.
So
Yeah, no, that was great.
one, so he drops me.
That drops yourself. So now you're no longer under a -2 from being entangled.
Yes.
Nice.
Get rid of that.
And now you can...
And I will try and get Gearz free with a -4 again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, you exploded on a fucking 12.
Fuck you, Kanan.
Yeah, you fucking free Gearz as well, no longer entangled in these tentacles. Fuck yeah.
You are becoming much more interesting.
Thank you.
You have upgraded to tolerable.
Overwriting Kihrin.exe as Kihrin is really cool.exe.
Sweet. Yeah. And then
I save all my files in .exes. That's how the future works. Of course, Gearz.
Everything is executable.
yeah. So then for the rest of my turn, I will just move up and try and flank on Proto-Kanan.
Fuck yeah. So the way flanking works is it's not an advantage, but for every other ally, you get a +1 on your attacks and damages, I believe. I'll double check damages, but you definitely get a +1 for ganging up. Yeah, it's only on your attack rolls, so nothing for damage, but for every one person that helps flank an enemy, you're going to get another bonus on top of that.
Sweet. That's it.
Yeah, that's how I do it with D&D too.
Yeah, I like that rule for D&D, honestly. I remember you saying that a while back, Hidgon, and I was like, man, that's a really good idea. Speaking of Hidgon, Perun, you're up.
Excellent. Perun is just going to the tentacles wrapped in around, nice and tight, and then just pull him in and just start punching him in the face.
Hell yeah.
So 2 punch.
If I can do it.
Punch 1.
Oh, and that would be versus, this time it's versus your parry score, which is 8, Proto-Kanan. So that actually doesn't hit the first one. You punch in at Kanan and you just bring up solid on the Atomite.
Punch again. Punch.
Oh, that definitely hits. Oh, holy shit.
22 damage.
22 damage. Oh, fuck. You know, I'm fucking up a rule. I think I'm fucking up a rule, and I'm gonna check on it right now. But that would be Kanan. I don't know if you want to try to soak that with a Benny or not.
So how many wounds and stuff is it?
It's definitely, you're already shaken, so you're definitely going to take. I think it's going to be 2 wounds that you're going to take, but I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll just spend a Benny to not be shaken.
You can do that, yeah. You can spend a Benny, and you're no longer shaken, for sure.
I'm attempting to find out how to use a Benny.
Oh yeah, it's different because you're a monster. You're playing a monster, you monster.
I'm a monster.
I think on your bottom left of the screen, that little folder icon, I think I put a spend a Benny there. Maybe. Who knows? It might be there though.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Let's see what this button does.
So
There we
it
go.
is
There we go.
two. It's 2 wounds you're trying to soak. So if you want, there's also a soak wound button down there. It's the red death icon. If you want
But
to
if
try,
I'm no longer shaken, would that still be the same amount of wounds?
it'll be 1 wound and it'll reshake you, basically.
I will. Yeah, I'll soak up the wound then.
All right, make a vigor check.
Yeah, I've spent a Benny to do this.
Yes. Yep.
And I press the sad red face.
Yeah, you can press the sad red face. And you're trying to soak 1 wound. Oh, it spent another Benny. That's fine. We'll give it back.
I have no idea what just happened with that. So I'll just click. It's just a vigor roll, right?
It's a vigor roll, yeah.
I'll just do a vigor roll.
There we go.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, you
Nine.
soak that wound. You're still shaken.
Shaken.
Because it would have.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, sorry, my bad. It would have. The punch would have shaken you and given you a wound, but you managed to soak that wound, so you have no wounds, but you are still shaken. But it could have been worse. You could have taken more wounds on the flip side. Is that it for Perun?
Yeah, like, am I able to like maintain that like grapple kind of thing where I'm wrapped around the tentacles? It's not necessarily a grapple. I just don't want him to move away like easily.
Kanan
Right.
doesn't want to move away.
Well, there it all works. It all works out in the end.
All right, we're good.
Amazing.
Perun out.
Next up is Proto-Kanan. Dun, dun, dun.
I have a question about powers because I'm not too used to them.
Yep.
Can you use more than one in a turn?
Yeah, it's same multi-actions apply.
Okay.
So like every time you cast a spell, if like I could have grown in size and used smite and protection and whatever, but like I could have used all of the, but like they all take, because every time you do a power, you have to make a power roll to see if it's even successful.
Yeah, and your power.
So like
Oh,
mine's
okay.
mine's weird science, so every single roll would have been a minus beyond the first one, right?
Yeah, and your powers
Okey-doke.
are weird science as well, Keenan.
Yep.
Because it's
Okay.
weird science.
It's not that weird.
It's
And
weird.
the modifiers in the powers, that's at like the +2. That would be to the cost of like the amount of power points it takes.
If you're
Um,
juicing it, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I would like to do 2 things. I would like to use a power and make a shot with the railgun after I use the power.
Yeah, make your weird science check to see if the power works. And what power are you using? Oh, wait, you're still shaken, yes?
Yes.
So we'll
I
still
think you
count
took
that.
that
That's
into effect.
it still succeeds, so you need to make a vigor check, sorry. So your weird science will succeed. We just forgot about the shaken.
I'll have to make a vigor check first.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you fucking kill it. You're no longer
You explode.
you're no longer shaken. Beautiful.
Only stirred.
And your power worked. So what power are you using?
Damage field, and I used +2. So damage field creates a dangerous aura around the recipient that harms foes foolish enough to get too close. At the end of the affected character's turn, all adjacent beings automatically take 2d4, or with my bonus 2d6 damage.
Oh, hell yeah! And now you're making a
And then
railgun.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a railgun shot at Perun.
Perun.
He's in close combat, so I think that's going to be a penalty. You would have succeeded anyway. And that's 17 versus your toughness, Perun.
Nope.
Oh man, Perun is a. How does Perun get around this fucking railgun that Proto-Kanan is wielding?
Well, he's got the he's got the two tentacles kind of like wrapped around, and then when he sees the railgun come up, he's just like, "No, this is foolish. It's for shooting at range," and he's just like pushing it away.
This black fucking almost like it has a consistency like this ichor thick viscous to it. It blasts up along the floor and up along the entire far wall, leaving this huge fucking gash out of the hull and the floor.
It's so greasy. You're using too much gun oil, Kanan.
Yeah, so at the end of my turn, then Perun and Kihrin take 2d6 damage.
Yeah, so roll 2d6.
No, it's the end of our turn. We would roll. We have
It says at the end of the affected character's turn, all adjacent beings take damage. So I think that I can cast that on someone
you're
else.
the affected person. Okay,
Yeah. I know things are worded weird.
Yeah, so roll 2d6x /r space 2d6x, and then that will hopefully do the magic, and see if you can explode past there. 11. That doesn't beat Perun, but I think that beats Kihrin, right?
Fuck. It sure does.
Kihrin, you're shaken once more, my friend.
Oh, I'm having a bad day.
Is that it for Kanan?
Yep.
Next up is Lathrenia. They're just trying to stay. They're trying not to bleed out. Essentially, is what's happening here. Oh, they don't bleed out. Amazing. So they're not. They have to succeed every turn now, basically, to not bleed out and die. Is what's happening here. The next round is. Oh god, Lathrenia is up again, trying to not bleed out. Okay, here we go. Oh, they rolled a Joker, actually.
They exploded, though.
And they fucking exploded anyway, so that's great. Kihrin,
they'll take it.
You're shaken and up close to this fucking duel of the Titans that's going on, with a 15-foot tall Perun battling it out with this proto-Kanan mostly made of this Atomite ooze.
Cool. I'm gonna roll my vigor. Please don't be shaken anymore. That's awful.
You can spend a Benny.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of have to.
Yeah.
So there's my Benny. That just means I'm not shaken anymore, right?
You're no longer shaken, correct.
Cool. I would like to... Hey, Perun, should I try and make him drop this railgun, or should I just attack him?
I mean, it's not shooting at me.
I'm going to call my shot and try and knock the railgun out of his hand.
I'll let you know that this railgun is integrated into his arm.
I'm just going to attack him. Twice.
It's like his arm.
The flavor will be attempting to remove it.
Yeah.
But I'm just attacking.
His arm ends in the railgun, basically.
Classic Hidgon move.
Yeah.
This is what I'm actually going to do, but it's going to look like I did this.
That was awful.
That's our boy right there.
All right. So
So
first
much
one
less
misses.
shiny.
Second one. Please hit. Oh my god.
Rough.
How? What? Yeah.
Did Justin make your dice on Foundry too?
Maybe. Fuck this guy.
Listen.
Fuck, I don't even know what to do. I'm going to... Would I know how big this damage field is?
I think it's just adjacent.
Just adjacent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to
it's a small template, which is just like 5 feet around the
5
target.
feet, yeah.
take one step back.
Kanan, you get an unarmed strike against Kihrin as he's stepping away.
Okie doke.
Which, I mean, your arms.
How do I do that?
You should have it in your. It
Just
should
hit
be
unarmed.
Unarmed there.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Wow.
crit failure.
He loses that arm, right?
Damn, he can't
Yes.
I'm calling interference. Justin made these dice for sure.
Thank you for continuing that trend because I went 3-1, 2-1, and you went 1-1.
crit failure. Brutal. There is no electricity, so I can't be like I made it canon that the ship has no power, so Kanan can't be electrocuted. Kihrin, you definitely get away with if you want to move, you can keep going. But Kanan, yeah, fucking crit failure is brutal. I'm gonna say the next attack on Kanan gets a +2 to hit.
Sweet.
As
I'm
he's
just gonna stay where I'm at.
semi-lodged the tentacles into the one of the metal plates on the ground, and you see Kanan like being grappled by Perun, and Kanan now is like trying to pull his arm out of the floor. Like the tentacles are all fucking entwined down there. Don't forget, if you're watching on Twitch, everyone, you can use your channel points to influence what's happening, or just react with a GIF. Also, a thing I've added. The more you thank you, the more you know. Kihrin, is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Perun, you are up. What are you doing?
At Kanan being a silly bitch, I'm still going to punch him in the face trying to use a gun up close. You use fists like this. Perun's going to keep going full ham on. So another +2. So let's just do +4.
Here we go. Oof. Oh,
34 damage.
There's so many dice.
There's that double There's that double the 17 I thought I needed to hit.
Jesus Christ. How many so 17 is the hit, which means Kanan is
No,
shaken.
16. It was 16 to hit.
No, his toughness is 17, sorry. Is what I meant to say.
Oh, right, all right.
17, so then that's 21, 25, 29, 33. 4 wounds, Kanan, that you need to... Do you have
4 fucking wounds?
4 wounds?
What happens if I get 4 wounds?
You're fucking dead, my dude.
So this bitch.
Jesus. So what? I spend a Benny to
Try and soak wounds.
them. Okay.
So you spend the Benny and then roll to try and soak it.
Yeah, a vigor check to try to soak it. You get a +2 to your vigor check because of your abilities.
A way to set him up, Kihrin.
You're welcome.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
So that's 1 soak.
Yeah, you soaked 1 wound. No, you soaked 2 wounds.
No, he soaked 2 of his wounds.
Yeah, you soaked 2 wounds with that. So you take 2 wounds though.
Haha.
Anything else
And
from
punch.
Perun?
Oh yeah, that was only 1 punch.
Oh Jesus, that was 1 punch.
I see it. I see it start to like regrow after I like punch this massive like crater in his chest, and it's just like, okay, harder then.
Jesus Christ. Holy crap.
Oh,
did it
fuck
again.
no.
Fucking
fuck.
Christ.
Oh,
We just
no.
witnessed a murder.
52.
What the fuck?
He just starts ripping tentacles apart.
I have no bennies left.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
You have no bennies left? You can't
No.
you can't fucking soak that wound.
Grab a hold of the 2 tentacles, and the cyber arm just kind of like I pull back, and then the hinge just comes out, and then it's just like this pistoned arm, and it's just
Fucking
Just
hell.
like Iron Man versus the Hulk. Like,
yeah. It's the Hulk. It's the Hulk Buster arm.
Mr. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely fucking that's the highest, without a doubt, that's the highest damage we've ever had in Lost Frontier.
Oh, definitely.
Bar none.
With a feast.
With that, you pulverize Proto-Kanan, and you see like these flickers and flourishes of like lights, and you see Atomite ooze spraying off of him as Kanan, you're just pounding Perun is pounding Proto-Canon into the ground, basically. And you see the last punch you make cracks open his armor that he's wearing. And then you see all of the ooze start to like melt and fall away. And then it grows hard, and then you see it turn into this, it starts to begin to crack and break up and turns into like this dust as it just vanishes. As all of the Atomite ooze starts to vanish, and you see laying on the ground in front of you is your friend Kanan, no longer a railgun laying next to him, just on the ground now, not attached.
I knew he
to
was
him.
in there.
Two of his hands in the manner that hands are supposed to be, but laying just kind of, actually not even laying, your last punch fucking hits him into the ground, and the force bounces him off the ground, and he's floating, because again, there's still no gravity in here. There is atmosphere, and Kanan doesn't have a vac suit on. And I think we're going to take a little break with that little revelation here. A little bit of a exciting little combat where we threw a bit of a curveball. Me and Patrick have been conspiring for months about this, basically.
Listen, there is no fucking way that he was gonna like pop that fucking vial and then just come back as a frog and that's the end of it. Come the fuck on. First off, Justin's game for anything, and Patrick is far too nefarious to just let that go.
Yeah.
It's true. Any idea, I'm like, yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get out of the screen here. Yeah, we'll take a little 5-minute break, just to kind of use the bathroom, get some water, eat a burrito, all the normal stuff that people do. And we'll be hydrate. Yeah, hydrate is key.
There's water and soda. There's water and coffee. There's water and pizza.
I think I'm the only person that can hear the audio bites because I muted them, but
I feel like I hear it over your.
Yeah, I can hear like the tiniest little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not going to stream.
Only
We're
because I
only
know the
ones
show
that
so
fucking-
well, I knew exactly what they were saying.
So sorry. Yeah, guys, we're going to take a little 5-minute break, and we'll be back for the second half of our session. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. My God, we're back. On that note, I gotta fix that transition. It's garbage. Hello, welcome. We're back. Jumping right into it because I don't want this to be like a 1,000,000-hour stream because it won't be. Yeah, Perun, you just like absolutely wrecked Proto-Canon, and now it's just Canon floating there. And along the floor and the walls, you see where all this Atomite ooze was kind of spreading throughout the ship like a fucking infection. It all is now breaking and scattering into dust and kind of just like even smaller, just kind of dissipating from the entire area. Lafrenia is unconscious, bleeding out.
Gearz would want to be running over to Lafrenia.
Okay.
Try healing.
Hell yeah.
Gearz, does Boss Lady want any of this gross black stuff?
Space DM.
What?
We weren't told to gather any.
When Kanan broke the vial and all of it was kind of, was there any leftover stuff? Because that was originally the transaction was like, we give her the stuff, she gives us money, but then Kanan did that with the stuff and then he vanished. Was there like residual proto-molecule left over for him?
No,
her?
it seemed like it kind of all collapsed in on itself when Kanan disappeared, and that's kind of what's happening here as well. Is without taking Kanan with it this time, it seems like it's all collapsing and dissipating. Yeah,
Gearz is like crazy gun shy about that stuff. So
yeah, well, yeah, it also would eat him alive. So
yeah,
Kihrin, are you able to try and catch some of the black stuff? I will get Kanan.
I don't know. Should we have it on the ship?
I don't know. It was fine in a Ziploc baggie last time.
I guess when traveling with humans.
There's no
Yeah,
season.
Kieran will pull out a bottle and try and snag some.
There's no cease and
Yeah,
desist.
I have no idea. I have no idea that it's this like shatterproof bottle or whatever. It was just a. It was just a.
Yeah.
It was the test tube.
I mean, Kanan just fucking smashed it, so.
Yeah.
Kihrin, search the body of our beloved friend Steve. Perhaps he has a test tube of some sort.
Is there a test tube on the beloved body of Steve?
I believe there were several in one of his shoulders.
Give me some kind of check. What are we doing?
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
who knows if they've survived though?
Gearz failed the healing check on Lafrenia.
Oh no. Brutal. I'm gonna make a vigor check to see if Lafrenia can continue hanging on to life.
There we go.
Holy
Cool.
shit.
Nice.
I'd love to see it.
They're not conscious, but they're still visibly bleeding and hanging on there. Kihrin, give me a let's do fuck, there's no investigation. I always forget this.
Can I do a thievery check to pick his pocket?
Oh, that's very clever. Yeah. I enjoy that. That's very good.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you find like 2 or 3 you pop open the espresso maker on his shoulder, and you're like, oh, that's not it. And you go down to the next compartment and pop open another, and there's like it pops out with like a bunch of little vials in like little holders. Yeah,
I will take 2 of them.
hell yeah.
Gearz, do you need Medigel?
I believe someone else should look at this, human. I appear to have misremembered my anatomy lessons.
Sorry, Gearz, that was my bad.
The leg bone's connected to the hip bone. Hip bone's connected to the spine. The spine is connected to the shoulder. Did you check all of those?
My apologies, you humans have such a better rhythm than us robots. These mnemonics do not work.
Captain Gearz, I don't think he's right.
Just ignoring that. But I think
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Kanan. I go down to my normal size, but I'm sure I can still, with ease, manhandle Kanan.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay, so I got him underneath. Is he like dying? Is he like?
He's not dying. He's visibly injured, and in game terms, he's fatigued. If you want to make, I don't know if you have healing or anything.
I don't have heal. I have Medigels. Like that's literally the only thing I have, and I pretty much have those just to give people that know what to do with them.
Kihrin would walk over and try and help heal.
Yeah, the Medigel gives you a +2 bonus on top of your healing check. So, Kihrin, if you want to go ahead and do that.
+2. And where to go? There it is.
and I did read the rules, and since I failed on Lafrenia, I can't try again.
Right. Kihrin fucking goes to town with this Medigel, just covering Kanan with it. Fuck, that was a crazy roll. 11 total. I believe you actually take care of Kanan's wounds. Kanan, you're still fatigued, but you wake up with the there's like this built-in adrenaline, basically. That
was a mistake.
Try and punch me for healing you, you bastard.
That was a mistake. How dare you fucking heal me?
I deal with your wounds before mine, and you throw a fist. All right, PvP again.
Round 2.
Did you actually throw a punch at him?
No.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally hit something.
Okay. I'm like handing Medigel to Gearz, so to just fucking backhanded Kane.
Yeah, Kanan, you a breath fills your lungs, and you kind of feel in control for the first time in quite a while, for definitely the past most of the past year. But yeah, you're just kind of like Perun is hanging on to you, and Kihrin's like tending to your wounds. Kihrin, are you going to?
I'm holding on to him like a dog or something, just kind of like underneath my arm.
Oh, I've got him by the collar, and I'm just shaking him, yelling, "What the hell, man? What the hell? We thought we were friends."
I don't have the new Kanan sheet yet, but he would, even though he doesn't have the vac suit on, he would be able to breathe right now.
Yeah, there's atmosphere
And,
in the bridge.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep that little secret a secret for a little longer. But yeah, no, Kanan just takes a deep breath and looks around, and he has no idea what's going on. He's just like wide-eyed, very confused.
It's okay, I have you.
No. Start talking or I'm going to stab you again. What the hell?
Wait,
Again?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of missed a couple times, but I cut the tentacles a few times, so.
this
You
is good
dropped the
Kanan.
tentacles.
This is not greasy Kanan. This is good Kanan.
No. Good Kanan broke the vial a
Yeah,
year
the
ago.
vial broke and Kanan was holding it.
No. I don't know.
It just shattered by itself, of course.
Yeah, what? No, he broke it. There's no way it broke by itself.
Spontaneous, not combustion, but breaking. Spontaneous breaking.
No.
Spontaneous breakation.
Kanan is good friend. There's no way he would betray us like that. I have done lots of meditations on it.
Oh, Perun, my sweet, innocent baby bird. Good friend does not mean no betrayal. It hurts even worse every time. I just want him to pull the knife out of my back. That's all I want. Can you tell me why I put it there? That's all I need to know.
Turn him around. There is no knife.
Karen, the last thing I remember is us sitting at a table with that fucking jackass.
Oh, Mr. Itzak is back at the hut.
Oh, yeah, well, last thing I remember is sitting at a table with him. And I took the proto thing, the tube. That's all I remember.
The test tube babies.
That seems very convenient.
Not for me. You're talking about tentacles and shit. I've never seen any fucking tentacles.
Tentacles that
And
fucking
you
came out of
stabbed
you.
me?
Yeah, you fucking look what you did to Steve. He was our friend, and you fucked him
Oh,
up.
yes.
Who's Steve?
Greasy Kanan ripped our frog friend in half.
Yeah.
Sorry?
No, it's not sorry for you. It's sorry, Greasy Kanan. You are good Kanan.
Okay, well, I take back my apology.
It's fine. We
No,
got rid
no.
of the grease.
Karen, I think you just need to calm down for a minute. I don't
The
know what's
cop is
going on
back.
here. Well, we'll figure this out.
You just see like the helmet like go to like the sad face with the swirly eyes. Like, oh, I thought I was the stupid one in the group. How did this happen?
Where did
You
get that
really are the stupid
helmet?
one if you thought you were the stupid one.
Oh. All right, what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go help Gearz with Lafrenia. And
Lafrenia?
walk away. Yeah, he's
Oh
our
yes,
other
we
friend,
have
unlike
we
you.
have the friend. I think Greasy Kanan killed all of his comrades.
That is correct.
And Kane was going to look around and realize we're on a Sun's Unity destroyer. And
Oh yeah, this is on
Just
base for
take
you,
it,
isn't
Ollie.
it?
it was. I don't know what it is now.
Are there any oxygen tanks around? Because I don't have enough juice to get us all back.
Oh fuck.
Space Jam?
Yes.
Kanan, I'll say if you want to make like a notice check with, I'd say like a +4, because you're used to these ships, to see if you can spot any intact like suit lockers or anything like that.
It's a +4.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that was. Stop it. There it is. Did it work?
Yeah,
6.
you got a 6 total, -1 from
I
your
don't think
fatigue.
Did it add the. Did
Yep.
it add 4?
Yep, better
Okay.
roll, it's 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you and you got a minus because of your fatigue. But yeah, you look around and you do spot a locker with just base level vac suits, enough to keep the keep out atmosphere, or I mean keep in atmosphere, I should say.
Yeah, like if it's literally just like a snorkel, that's all I'm looking for. I just want to breathe in space.
Yeah, they're like
I'll go over space snorkel.
they're full suits. They're like suits that you can like zip up, but they don't provide any protection except that you can continue to live for an hour. Who is making Kihrin? You went over to Lafrenia?
Yeah, I can do a healing check if possible.
Yeah, if you have more Medigel, you can use another Medigel to.
Whose Medigel did you use? Am I marking one off me, or was that yours?
Mark one off you because I'll use mine on Lafrenia.
Okay.
And then maybe I should deal with my own wounds eventually.
You got hurt?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Yeah, you've managed to stabilize Lafrenia. They have that was a success. So they're just stabilized with 3 wounds.
Cool. And
But
I'm
they
gonna
like
use my
open
last...
their
Oh,
eyes.
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, they open their eyes and cough out some blood. They're like, "Gee, oh, hey, we're alive. That's good news."
Can I use my last Medigel on myself because it had a ×2 next to it?
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Perun still has 4. I had 5, so
Oh.
if you need more.
Yeah, if you want to use
I
this
like
one.
how we're in the process of gaining a new pet by the looks of it.
Lafrenia almost
Wait.
died fully.
Brick killed a guy.
Rick killed the guy.
Apparently, I'm the new doctor on the team.
Fuck yeah. So that was just a success. Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that takes care of 1 wound for you.
I don't know what I just rolled there by accident.
You fought someone. is what
Do you
happened
need
there.
more band-aids, Kihrin?
Oh, if you got extra, I'll keep a couple in my bag, yeah?
Okay. I'll excuse me. I'll mark off 2 more.
Sweet.
Good lord.
Sorry, what was that? You're taking care of Perun's wounds?
No, he gave me
No,
2
Perun don't have any
Medigels.
wounds.
Oh, okay.
So we basically used 3 of his 5, and I kept my 2.
Right. Sick.
Okay, and now I have 2.
Fuck yeah.
And I guess I should check on Steve to make sure he's actually dead, even though he got ripped in half. I don't know frog biology.
Give me just give me like a healing or smarts maybe. No, healing. Healing seems appropriate. This won't be like a plus.
I will help you search him. I mean, check on him.
Oh, does that give me a +1 or no?
Yeah. Take a +1 from Perun. Oh, that just was a success with that +1. He's dead. He's fully dead.
Poor Steve.
He was ripped in half.
We
He
barely
died
knew
as
you.
he lived, with
Hey,
more
Rick.
robotic arms than he needed.
There's a few robotic arms here for you if you want them. You want me to start cutting them off or no?
They're all fucking crushed. All of them are crushed.
Space DM says no.
Yeah, so Steve was way less useful than I was hoping, but Justin allowed me to make him incredibly overpowered. His net worth was -1 million. That's how
What?
many different things he had on him, and none of it worked.
What was your
Doesn't matter how many.
I
Your
basically
strain?
just want. I wanted like a backpack with 2 extra
My
arms
strain,
coming
I'm
out to
not
just
sure.
like hold drinks and shit while I'm doing stuff.
I think the strain was like 34 or 36 or something.
Oh my god!
You were way fucking over your strain.
Yeah.
Strain, for those that don't know, in this system is you can only your vigor allows you to have so many cybernetics on your body. So the higher vigor you have, basically, the more cybernetics. There's some edges and things, like Perun, I think, took an edge to help with that.
Cybermonk.
But or plus, like over 30 is just, you may as well be a robot. Like,
Yeah, like I think my strain is like 10,
yeah, your strain is,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
Perun big beefy boy.
yeah.
Yeah, and if you go over your strain, like if you have like 6 out of 6 on your strain and you try to install something new, then you have like minuses to it or whatever,
Yeah.
and it can end up killing you. So like at minus 34 or something like that, I mean, a gentle breeze knocking a USB drive too close to him would probably kill him.
Lafrenia is
Amazing.
kind of standing up. She looks at you, Kane, and she's like, "Oh, you're the heretic. How the fuck did you get here? Wait, where?" And she puts up her rifle. She's like, "Wait, you're the one fucking attacking everyone."
Not anymore.
If I could interject, that was greasy Canaan. This is good Canaan.
Hey,
You were asleep when I punched the grease off him.
I remember seeing the big monstrosity, and that was fucking insane.
My name is Perun.
We met Perun in the hallway back there.
Also, I didn't know you were a woman. With your helmet, I thought you were a guy. This friend was boy.
No, just
Well, you're very beautiful.
they just kind of look away. They're like, all right.
I just got lightheaded laughing.
And they like put down their rifle a bit, and they're like,
I have disarmed her of her aggression. We're good, Canaan.
"You're lucky I don't shoot you right now, but we have more pressing
It
matters."
wouldn't hurt.
Do you guys have a? I'm so tempted to roll a fucking shooting check.
Kanan's walking back over.
But that's me. That's Justin, the DM, that was tempted, not
You should 100% just like shoot me in the leg or something.
Lafrenia. No, I don't think they would do it.
Kanan's walking back over with a couple of those vac suits.
Yeah, Lafrenia's
And-
going to patch up. They've got some adhesive. They're going to patch up the couple of more holds in their suit because they've got like the Sun's Unity Scout suit that they're wearing. They take care of that.
Perun has just enough PowerPoints left to get like him because like in environmental protection is 2 and then +1 for every additional person. I only have 2 left, so I could get myself back there, but I wouldn't be able to extend it to Kihrin or Kanan.
Right.
So as long as there's 2 for those guys, then we're good.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Kanan tries to take off of his the armor that he's wearing, and it would appear that he cannot. As he goes to take it off, you can see it kind of pains him, and upon further investigation, which isn't a skill that we have here, but upon further investigation, it would seem that his suit has been fused to his body.
Perun will roll to take notice.
Oh shit. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you fucking do. Surprising everyone.
So that's
Is Perun jealous?
Does it hurt?
when I try to take it off, it does.
Yes, you look badass.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lafrenia,
Yeah, hey, what's up?
you called me a heretic.
Yeah, you
Why?
were disavowed by there was an investigation that was launched after you were and the ambassador for the Malai 5 project. We had some high stakes trying to get that station secured as a transit option for kind of like a storage for our goods that deep into the northern kind of the upper section of that galaxy, or of our galaxy, I should say. I mean, the station was fucking destroyed, and later they caught footage of you with the ship that left that station.
Yeah, because I didn't want to die.
I mean, it looked like you were behind it, and working with, one of the most wanted criminals in the galaxy. So
Yeah. I don't know why anybody
Gearz
would
lets
want
out a
him.
disgusted noise at Isaac getting any respect.
they're like,
It
oh,
sounded very human of you, Gearz.
Lafrenia's like, yeah, I mean, he's wanted all over the galaxy for conspiring with all kinds of gangs and criminals and orchestrating all kinds of attacks. And I mean, the Madeline 5 station might have been the biggest one he got away with. But yeah, he's done some terrible things. He's pretty impressive that he's stayed away from the authorities this long.
I guarantee you, no part of Isaac Winters is impressive.
That's very true.
Like, oh wait, so you all were the other people on the ship that escaped Madeline 5.
You're not very. You're pretty slow, aren't you, kid?
I almost died
Depends on who's asking.
2 minutes ago.
I wasn't on
welcome
Madeline
to the club.
5. I was locked in a shitter.
Oh,
That's a good point, Perun.
interesting.
They're only a little bit wrong.
Well, and they, the friendly kind of looks around, and they're like, well, the signal was coming from here, and they point at you, Gearz, and like kind of wave, and you guys approach the astrogation, and you see like this little blip on the console, this like little blue light, kind of like
Giant Kanan-sized crack in the middle of it.
yeah. The console next to it is fucking destroyed, but there's like one little space LED that's still flicking. And then it goes out, and then you, Gearz, the signal that you've been analyzing, you hear internally.
Oh, Captain Gearz, the encoded type beam signal emitting from this destroyer-class Sun's Unity ship has been terminated. It is no longer active.
So that happens like a few minutes after Kanan has ceased to be Greasy Kanan.
It seems like it. And then the light turns on a solid blue.
Oh, Captain Gearz, there is a wide beam signal, an emergency broadcast being sent from the ship itself. A distress signal is being emitted to all frequencies nearby.
I'm going to immediately go over and try and cut it off.
Give me this will be in electronics, because it's unless it's electronics, because there's no systems operating right now. This is kind of like a black box type situation.
Steve
Data
would
jack
help.
or no data jack?
I don't think data jack, because this is all cutting cables and stuff like that. It's not really hacking.
So jack off.
Okay. Oh, this isn't going to be that good then. I really
Hey,
depend on
explosions
that
can
data
occur.
jack.
Hey,
Okay.
that is a fucking 5 total. Even though this
total.
says you have no, it has Gearz doesn't take that effect from their wound. Yeah, and Gearz, you failed your repair check, so you also can't attempt to repair yourself again.
Correct.
Yeah, until you get
Once
to
again, Steve would help.
Perun could attempt to return the favor.
I would appreciate that.
Okay, I will try to repair Gearz.
Yeah, if you want to make a repair check, you can try.
What the fuck do I hit?
If you don't have repair, you're untrained.
Yeah. Oh no, you went
God.
untrained for it?
Oh,
1.
that it wasn't a critical failure, which is good.
Thank Christ.
You do
I was
not.
just rolling for those explosions, guys.
Yeah, right. You got to try. He simply.
Yeah, do we all want to take a turn, Gearz? You cool if I can
I
throw
just
my
like
hat in
take,
the ring?
take a wrench. I take a wrench out of like one of the compartments on Steve's arm. Just go over and think.
You hit the. At first, it's like the little steamer arm for the espresso that's built in comes out and like blasts steam out.
I get splashed. Yeah, a milk frother.
Yeah.
Gearz is going to relate why he just lunged forward to cut a bunch of wires, though. Just to tell you guys that the signal stopped and then changed to a all channels, right? Like just a out to everybody distress call.
Yep.
I thought maybe we didn't want to immediately call attention here. So I stopped it as soon as possible.
Why
I
is there a
believe
distress call?
I don't know. And hence, I don't want other people to show up and decide for themselves with us potentially in the thick of it.
No one's in distress here.
Maybe that was being, like, maybe it was automatic from the ship.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe this grease thing you were talking about was keeping it from going.
Oh, Greasy Canaan.
It was sending out one signal, and then Greasy Canaan disappeared, and then it took a minute, and then that signal stopped sending, and it changed. So that to me sounds like someone monitoring the situation. It doesn't seem like it happened as soon as Greasy Canaan was vanquished.
Well, I mean, I'm still here, but I feel like I was probably being controlled by the grease. Is that what we're calling it now?
Yes.
I feel like you've been here
Greasy
the whole
bastard.
time.
I have been here the whole time. The only way to grease is by greasing.
Can Gearz check for if there's any, or no, we already checked if there were any other outgoing signals from the ship, right?
Grease and desist. Yeah, you can use your.
Grease.
You've got a sensor suite built in, right?
Yeah, did we already check though, didn't we? There was like everything was dead on the ship except for this.
Oh, on the ship, Hidgon. I love you. Whatever you're doing is so loud.
Can you hear it? I thought I
Yeah, I
unmuted.
can fucking hear everything. It's just like in my ear. Yeah, the scans you did earlier, nothing else on this ship was. There were no other life signs, and there was no power, so nothing was actually active, like software. Any of the ship systems were down. This seemed like,
Okay.
again, this was like hardwired, again, a black box type thing that seemed to be switched.
Okay. Maybe, yeah, I'll use my sensor suite to do another sweep just in case there's anything weird, I guess.
Yeah.
For like some way to monitor this, like if someone's got like, yeah, I don't know, some way to interact with this remotely.
For sure, yeah. If you, I mean, you do have communication with the Lizzie systems as well, so you can make like a hacking check. You can use your data jack to try to see if you can do another scan and see kind of what's happening.
Okay. Hacking.
Hell yeah.
Go. Hack. No? Hacking. There we go.
And you get a +4, right, from your data jack and all that
Yeah.
good stuff.
I
So
put
that,
that in there and I still am wounded, so.
okay, 7 total. The wound, wait, no, 8 total. The wound doesn't count because you ignore 1 wound.
Oh, right.
So you got an 8 total, which is a raise. You hear,
Oh, Captain Gearz. Initiating scan now.
Gearz like does a little tiny dance.
Scan complete. It seems like our lizard sensors are picking up some kind of inbound hyperspace windows.
Oh shit, there's ships coming?
It seems like there's something coming into this section of space.
Time to go. Time to go.
Can we blow up the ship? Can we set like a self-destruct on a timer?
the only
So when they get here,
self-destruct
it's like,
you know of is, I mean, Kanan knows where the self-destruct is on this ship, but you guys have a self-destruct built into the lizard wizard, which
No, I don't want to
Perun
blow up the
paid.
lizard wizard.
Perun
When you say
paid
self-destruct, Flynn
5,000.
pulls out his button.
It just like sticks it on the console. Got this.
Perun carries around a self-destruct button.
No, I mean, can we like turn our death trap into their death trap?
You want to rig the The ship.
The Sun's
ship.
Unity one?
Yeah. Do we have time
wait.
to do that?
I
We have
mean, I
the-
think we should be on our ship when these other ships show up. We don't want to be trapped away from our ability to run.
Our ship is docked on this ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are in the loading bay. Oh, sorry. I thought that was Patrick.
You have the.
Is there
And
any way to
you-
put a timer? Is there any way to delay explosion of these? And I just kind of like the bandolier across my chest is just thermal grenades and aerodynamic grenades and pulse grenades and.
Wait. You turned off the signal, right?
The all ships
Yeah.
help signal. Yeah.
Can we fly this ship?
No, I think it's wrecked, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no
How did
systems.
it? How
Yeah.
did it get here?
Well, it fucking wasn't wrecked when it got here, and then it got wrecked. I don't.
By
but
you.
like, it's. I think it would take too long to interact with this ship. Is what I'm saying. Gearz wants to
fuck.
hightail it back to the ship.
I don't think we need to blow
Gearz in
this up.
fact may hightail it back to the ship whether you guys go or not.
I don't think we need to blow it up though.
All right. It was just an idea. Let's.
I
Yeah,
mean,
because like,
yeah.
I feel like blowing it up would make us feel like we're ashamed, but I'm very proud of what we did here.
Yeah, no, I
Wouldn't
want
this
to use it
be
as a
legitimate
big weapon.
salvage.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, what's up, Lafrenia?
Lafrenia looks and she's
We
like,
do have a witness.
Lafrenia's like, hey, she looks at Perun. I'm going to ignore what you said earlier, but that was a good idea with the bandolier. I mean, we could,
Oh,
If-
you want to blow it up?
if you guys want, we can take a couple of minutes and run down to engineering and attach those to the FTL system. I mean, that could cause a pretty widespread explosion if we blow the FTL of the ship.
I'm
gonna
going
take-
to use.
it's gonna take some time,
I'm going to use 2 of my psionic power points and do mind reading on Lafrenia to see if what they just said is above board.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Gearz, are you able to tell which ships are coming this way or who they're with?
No, we just have incoming hyperspace events, I
okay.
believe.
So yeah, mime roll. They're smarts. They need to do an opposed smarts roll.
Oh, and a post-smarts roll? Can do. Gears, you hear...
Captain Gearz, it seems like 3 ships have exited hyperspace, but because we killed the signal, they have to manually search to see where it was originating from.
Yes.
and it's...
Gearz, why you keep saying yes?
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
I believe I should get back to the ship and get us ready for a swift departure should the needs arise.
Okay.
Um,
Lafrenia
we
knows
tow
that
this ship?
Lafrenia knows that there was somebody poking around in her head, and I mean, Perun he doesn't have much of a poker face, so he's just looking at.
She like stops for a minute. She's like, and shakes her head. She's like, I got hit pretty hard back there.
No, I'm trying to read your mind to see if you're above board.
You're trying to what?
Read your mind.
You can read people's minds?
No, no. It's a figure of speech.
Franny looks at you and she's like, right. She looks at like Kanan and she's like, and she like goes over to Kanan. She's like, is your friend okay? The big guy? Is he always like this?
He's always like this.
Okay. Hey, big guy, Perun, you said, I mean, it's going to take some time to get down there, and judging by...
3 ships have arrived.
Yeah,
Okay,
Lafrenia,
my friend,
fuck
let's
that.
go to let's
No,
go
fuck.
make things big boom.
All right, yeah, let's what's up?
Do we really want to do like it was just a suggestion? It feels like this has become a bad idea.
Let's
Let's
just
just
leave.
get back to the ship.
We could do like
Let's just get back to the Lizzie.
a honeypot situation. We lure him in with a signal, and
Yeah, but
We don't know.
Why
who's
do you
coming.
want to blow up your ship and all your friends?
this ship is fucked. All my friends are dead, and I want to get away alive.
The ship is infected.
And apparently the ship is
Oh.
infected. I don't know what that means.
Can we put any of the black ooze in the baggie?
If you want
you got any Ziplocs?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was gonna try and catch that with the
space locks.
That's why I took
sorry.
the vials out of Steve's shoulder. I forgot about that.
give me a notice check, Kihrin, to see if you can even find any of the remnants of. As you
Can
guys
I use my helmet to help me with that?
Yeah, you get a +2, I think, right?
It just makes it a D8 instead of a D6.
Oh, sick.
Oh, nice. Potential +2.
A success. You find some of the
Nice.
dust that looks similar that hasn't dissipated, and you kind of like scrape it. It's enough for like a quarter of one vial, basically.
Sweet.
Hey, Kanan, I'm not giving this back to you. And I put it in my jacket pocket.
Be careful,
Okay,
Kihrin. If
Kihrin.
it breaks, I may have to punch you.
You know what? It's fine.
Okay. So yes, before we go, are we going to blow this thing up, or are we just going?
I think we should just go.
Lafrene?
If you guys want to go, we'll go.
Okay, I have a very cool arcade set up. I'm excited to show you. Let's go.
All right.
Kanan's gonna grab that that rifle or whatever it was.
The railgun?
Railgun.
Yes, yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you pick up the railgun. It was just laying on the ground. And you guys, everyone has, you guys all take a minute to put on you already put on the vac suits that you found from Kanan bringing them over, right? Gearz doesn't need
Kanan can't put one on.
it.
Aren't they just like big baggies?
Yeah, they're like
Perun
big baggies.
protected.
Yeah, they're not like you have to take off your suits. They're just like a temporary fix with an hour's
It's
worth.
just this big Ziploc bag that you seal.
No, it's like
Sponsor
a
us.
big Ziploc
God.
bag you get in, and you have to zip up the outside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Perun just drags the two of us.
They've got like two
All right,
little,
let's get back to our Ziploc ship. Ship.
little glovies on the front.
Yeah.
You guys head out through the airlock, and Perun manually cranks the first door, and you all pile into the airlock, and Perun closes it and opens the first one, and you feel the rush of air kind of pull you as you're back in the hangar. Again, there's no gravity or anything here. Lafrenia looks around, and they're like, "Holy fuck, this place is a fucking wreck." I'm gonna have to. You guys have long range communicators on board. I'll need to get this back to, head office.
We will allow you communication with your cop friends.
I got
I
you
think
covered.
after we get out of this situation, we can let them communicate with their cop friends.
Kanan, I believe that ship was yours. And I'm going to point to the only one that's pointed in.
Yeah, and Kanan, you notice you would know this information. It's a specific type. Like, not all the fighters have been made in the exact same fashion, and they're not all labeled with like the same names or anything like that, but that particular one has the name of the destroyer class ship that you used to work on, which is not even close to this part of the galaxy. It's probably more than likely, not that you would know, but yeah, you get the idea that this obviously doesn't belong to this ship, and if that's the one you arrived in, you had to take it from somewhere.
Is it in working condition?
No, it's completely fucking destroyed. It basically was blown apart.
I have made a really good landing.
You came in hot.
You're still a bad pilot.
You were blasted at as you came in.
Lafrenia's
All
like,
right,
yeah,
well, I was going
you
to say I'm going to get aboard that one, but
came in real hot, and at first we thought it was someone in distress, kind of crash landed in here, and then everything went to hell. But we can get into this later. And they just jump over the rail and like hover down towards the Lizwiz.
Kanan will follow suit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Perun will be last on board.
Perun, you pile in at the end as everyone kind of gets into the airlock, and the huge loading door of the Lizard Wizard 69 closes, and then you feel as the air starts being released within the airlock, and everything is kind of repressurizing you for back inside of the ship. Gearz, you instantly are kind of integrated with the systems. You were being kept up to date.
Don't worry, I'm still here.
And, for those watching, that AI lives inside of Gearz. Yeah, you guys basically rush out. Gearz, with your check earlier, you do a sweep with your systems, and you pick up that there are 3 ships that entered hyperspace, but they're a bit a ways. They're not. Again, they're having to manually search for this destroyer ship, so it's not like they don't know you're here, basically.
Okay. Can I passively notice any identifiable traits? Like, are they Sons Unity? Are they one of the other factions?
Oh,
or
yeah.
are they just like scavengers?
Give me another. Did you? Yeah, we'll call this your hacking. Maybe we'll add a ship operations. We'll have to do some little finagling.
Yeah,
I
I need to fix my skills.
It was broken. Like that. That option was messed. So we'll use hacking for now. But we'll think of it as a ship operations skill check.
Okay. Data jack or no data jack?
Yeah, your data jack would help.
Sick.
Sure. It's all software.
And this will have the wound thing again, but
yeah, we'll ignore it.
Sick.
9.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. You don't get a particular faction identifier. In fact, these look like hobbled together. You see a lot of like huge plates welded to the side of it. It seems like these are 3 kind of scavengers that are like a very small fleet of like bandit scavengers, basically kind of looking for an easy bounty.
All right, I'm gonna tell the ship to just like.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Yep.
Go on alert, whatever. I'm sure we have like a system set up for like looking mildly threatening. Like, I want the ship's default to now be like, get away from us, don't fuck with us.
Oh, interesting. So you want to put out like like
ship intimidation.
Like,
ship
well,
intimidation.
I guess like
boats.
shields up, guns visibly like around.
If you want to put the ship
the
on
loading bay door is still down, and Perun has like a cargo cable wrapped around him, and his gimbaled fucking minigun is there.
Yeah, Prude's in a fucking spacesuit right now.
Yeah, I don't want to like broadcast anything, but if they like come across us, I don't want us to look like an easy target.
Yeah, for sure. So basically, you're putting the ship on alert, kind of making sure the gunners are getting to their stations. Kihrin, I don't know where you used to take up the gunning. I don't know if that's what you're going to stick with.
Yeah. Perun and Kihrin are usually on guns.
Sick.
Yeah, I would head to gunning unless Gearz wanted help piloting, but I'm more of a gunner than a pilot.
I think there's only room for one in the cockpit anyway.
Figured.
Lafrenia's like, hey, I can take up navigation if that helps us at all.
Excellent. Thank you, new friend.
Perun jumps in the seat of the coil gun.
Hell yeah.
And then someone. We didn't do anything weird to join with this ship. Why do I have fake memories of us welding something? We just opened up a normal bay, didn't we? Like...
Yeah, normally there's like an energy barrier that keeps the oxygen in the hangar, but because again there's none of the systems are operating, it's just a straight shot out of the loading bay as you guys tear off into space.
Okay. Do we want to tear off into space, or do we want to maybe like I guess if these are just scavengers, I don't know. Is there any, what do you guys want to do?
Perun thinks you should just coast just outside FTL until we're out of range and then book it.
I approve.
Give me
no naysayers? Okay.
Yeah, give me a piloting check to see how well you can kind of keep under the radar of and take a +1 from you know what, wait, let me do a check for ship operations for Lafrenia, since they did say that they're doing that. Don't take a +1. They like take their helmet off and lay it down. They're like, oh, weird. This equipment looks kind of old and janky. And then they're like going through the software. They're like, this is gonna take me a minute to get used to this system.
Did you just diss the Lizzie?
Did
We'll
I
throw you
hear
back on that other
old
one.
and janky?
Yeah. How dare you?
I mean, sorry. It just, the systems look a bit dated. Is all.
Just use better words. Can you just be nice? That's all we're asking. We saved your life.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
man. I didn't mean to offend
Thank you.
anyone.
Appreciate
It wasn't my
that.
intention.
No, thank you.
Okay, I got a 9.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's a raise. Gearz, you spot 3 of these ships with that raise. You know exactly where they are and how to. You use you see some shrapnel of the ship and some like large asteroids that are kind of aimlessly floating around in a circle. Not quite an asteroid belt, but enough to like visibly hide you guys. And you like
So sneaky. I'm such a good pilot.
you switch off all of your like exterior signals that are broadcasting and stuff like that, and go into like a stealth mode basically. So yeah, whether you guys want, what's up?
Do the ships look like they're about to like kind of enter that ship?
They're
Like
still
the starship?
looking for it because you guys killed the communication so quickly.
Okay.
They weren't able
I was
to.
picturing them approaching the Sun's Unity ship.
You see them. They're
What
very
kind of ships
far
are they?
off. There's 3
Scavengers.
ships. Yeah, 3 scavengers. Yeah. But yeah, Gearz, it's up to you. You guys, if you were to engage, you guys would have an advantage over them because of that roll. But that roll also would allow you, you guys to jump away safely. So it's up to you.
There's
Or
3 of them.
It's up to the team. Yeah, there's 3. There's smaller ships than the Lizzie, but there's 3 of them.
Let's be bad guys.
They didn't take a shot at us, so I'm fine leaving. But the
I
second
think-
that they shoot, it's game over.
I think we've got some weird information to get back to people.
On the other hand,
Yeah.
we could potentially have a big old ship.
I mean, a busted ship that you broke.
Well, we could fix it, Kihrin.
Yeah, how much money you got?
came and
Is
broke the ship.
there?
We could sell it.
What's this area of space like? Is there like big asteroids around? Like, is there somewhere we could stash this giant destroyer
Yeah,
if we
what's this space
somehow
neighborhood
did-
like?
Yeah, can we
Has
hide
it
this
been
for later?
gentrified?
Let me do
Can
something.
the Lizzie tow this destroyer?
You know what? I'm not going to do that right now. But let me tell you, this ship is fucking massive. The Lizzie doesn't have enough thrust to maneuver the ship in any way, shape, or form.
Fair enough.
What if
Not yet.
not Kieran? What if Perun stands at the airlock and throws things backwards for more propulsion?
Well, we're at
should do
least
it.
gonna take the coordinates.
Yeah, I mean, you guys
So
have
that-
marked it.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So what's the plan? You guys are
I
No.
vote head back.
not engaging?
I mean, I could nuke it from here. None of the defenses are up.
Yeah, I mean, if Perun wants to launch a missile before you guys...
Just say yes,
Jump
and
away.
I click the button.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, if we can't have it, no one can.
Perun, in your inventory,
Perun's gonna shoot.
you have
Yeah, I'm gonna-
the coil gun or the missile launcher.
Now the coil gun can shoot. He's gonna fire 2 nukes simultaneously. One going towards the cockpit that had like that astrogation system, because I imagine like the power to that is going to be somewhat in that area. And then he'll scream out to Lafrenia, "What's the best place to nuke?"
Lafrenia uses the navigation system to throw you kind of a schematic, like a wireframe schematic, and you see a little red dot. She's like, The FTL drives are right there. They're located down near the base underneath the loading bay.
Oh, just by the air vent. Okay.
Yeah, there's an air vent there. How did you know that?
Perun has been in many fights. All right.
Trust your instincts, Luke.
Many fights.
So that's 4 heat buildup.
My wife.
And a successful shot. And you're making a second shot. So that was the first one. Where's the first one going? The astrogation area, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, like, the main energy core was the second shot.
Yes, yeah. Ooh. A failure on the second shot. The first, you see the first missile, like, and erupt. It cuts through the hull because the armor piercing is pretty ridiculous on the coil gun. But the second missile kind of like, and then you see the thrust is cut, and it doesn't actually, it kind of just aimlessly floats off. But you guys are pulling out. You guys are out of the derelict Sun's Unity destroyer as a huge explosion erupts on the top of the ship. You see instantly the 3 ships that were searching for it know the exact location, and you guys are hyper jumping away. Is that correct?
Yeah, immediately.
Maybe.
Hell yeah. Does anyone want to make an astrogation check, or?
Not Perun.
I guess so. Did I do this? What did I do?
I can't remember if Kihrin has any training in astrogation.
I have a D4 in astrogation.
Perun has
also have a
D4 minus
D4.
2.
So
I don't want to do it.
If someone wants to make
Okay.
Kihrin has nothing.
All right, it's up to Katie.
Here we go.
Is
Oh no!
is Lafrenia trained?
Oh, you know what? Lafrenia will help you and turn that into a 4 with a +1.
Amazing.
Lafrenia's like, they look at you and you're like going through the motions because you worked with, on the Lizzie before. They're like, oh, that's how you get to that menu. Oh, you missed this over here. They tap a little hollow pop-up that came up. It was like, engage hyperdrive. and Kana was like focused somewhere else. And bloop bloop. And you feel that pull as all of the stars kind of rush by the ship, and you guys enter the darkness of hyperspace, and just a minute later come out of hyperspace with the view of the giant space station, the center of the universe ahead of you, with a member of the Sun's Unity Scout Division on board, and your friend Kanan returned from the dead. And I think that's where we're going to end our little session today, everyone.
Hey.
Hell yeah. That was, fuck yeah, that was really fun. I love the... I loved the fact that I did nothing for that fight except just like moderated. Basically.
Grease and Desist
those were
is so
some-
good.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
smile every
name of
time
the
I read
episode
it.
right there.
I
Is what-
smile every time I read it. Grease and Desist
Grease
definitely
and-
got to be the name of the episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
name of the episode for sure.
Hey, if you're watching right now, stick around because we're going to raid our friends over at Critical Drinking. They're streaming right now, and their show is hilarious. They get pretty. I watched 2 of their episodes. The first episode, one of the players drinks an entire Crystal Head vodka bottle during the game. It's wild. They do really fun stuff up there. We're going to raid them in a second. You can check us all out at nofame.ca. You can check out our podcast. Thank you all so much for joining us. We're going to throw up the thank you screen, and then we're going to raid our friends at Critical Drinking. So stick around, and we will catch you all later on. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Au revoir. See you later.
Bye.
Thanks, Frank.